Okay, today I'm going to show you how to put together the Camo Bunk XL from Cabela's. They're called a disco bed. What you can do is use them inside your house, outside your house for tenting. You can make them into a single bed. You can make them into bunk bed cots. You can actually fold the back down and make it into kind of like a sofa cot futon. And it's quite amazing. It actually helps you want to go camping. You're off the ground, you're off the rocks, and it's pretty easy to put together, and you can get them at Cabela's or probably online. So this is what they look like when they're unzipped. The packages are open. Here's one side, or one half. There's the other half. You can either use it, like I said, one by itself, or you can stack them together. If you have limited space or you're in a tent, these work great for camping. It really helps you want to go camping, keeps you off the ground, and keeps the rocks out of your back. Has some give in it. You can get foam mattresses to put on them, and it's just like sleeping at home almost. They hold 400 pounds each, so good for kids all the way up to adults, full-size adults. I don't think you would have any problem using this anywhere, anytime, for anyone. Okay, so make sure that you fully insert the 3 tubes. There's a tube on this side of the cot and a tube on this side of the cot for each set, and make sure that you have them all 3 pieces put together. Here's what it looks like before they're put together, 3 pieces, and then you'll have the push tabs on both ends. And so if they're put together, then you can slide it into this hole. If you don't have them put together, then they're bunching up, and then they don't get together, and then they kind of cup down. If they're like that, then they kind of cup down and probably susceptible to breaking, especially if you have a 400-pound person on there. So if they're put all together, then you can slide them in here. I will show you what that looks like next. So here you have the top and the bottom put together, and as you can see, I slid the tubes after they were all put together into each end of the cot. The next thing to do is to put, if I can get this on here, put these together. And what you want to do is line up this push button into that hole. There's one hole on every locking disc. They call it a lock-in pin is what these are called. And you want to make sure that you get it all the way inserted. And as you can see, the lock-in pin is in that hole now, and one is showing. You don't want it underneath here because this gets so tight when somebody's lying on it that it will depress it and then it can come out. And you don't want this coming off. That happened to us one time because we had this in the wrong position and it kind of fell out. But nobody was hurt, it was fine. So I will go ahead and do all of the other ones, and then we'll put them up on the stands and show you how it looks. Okay, here they are put together, and like I said, you can use them alone. This one's got the rounded edge, and this one's got the foot. It's got rubber feet if you're in a tent, and if this is going to be on the bottom, you've got anywhere from 100 to 400 pound person on there. You don't want that going through the floor of the tent, so they've got these rubber protectors, and you take those out if you're going to stack them. I will put them together and I'll show you what they look like stacked. These pieces are necessary for stacking. There's 2 in each one. You take these out, and after I took out the rubber protectors for, if it's by itself on the tent, you put these in and you just make sure that the lock pin is inserted together. And as you can see, there's plenty of room for an adult underneath there. I sleep on the bottom. My kids like to sleep on top. And there you have it. One person putting them together, maybe 5 minutes. And it's so much better than the blow-up mattresses, because blow-up mattresses tend to pop. Kids like to jump on them. They just don't last very long. They deflate through the night. And with this one, you're comfortable all night long. Like I said, you can even get pads to put on there if you want it even extra soft. Here's another feature, is this strap that you lock in place and then pull tight. It keeps these things together, the top and the bottom, just in case anybody's goofing around on them. Not really happening too often, but just in case it does, it keeps them snug together so they don't come apart. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make this into, you know, a quasi futon couch for in your tent or outside or down in the basement with the kids. It'd feel really good with an extra padding on it, but this is decent. It's a place to hang out, and you can actually, you know, hang out with people in your tent, and then put it back together for nighttime to sleep on. So I will show you that. What you need to do is take off this front disc on this side and this side, and then it folds down, and you want it to rest right in here, and then it just kind of leans at an angle that you can lean against. Okay, there you have it. A makeshift couch or futon kind of thing, and you can sit right in there. It's fairly comfortable. Have a pillow or a sleeping bag in there to cushion a little bit, but it's just, like I said, another place to hang out. And that took me maybe 10-20 seconds to do. You're gonna love this Cabela'S XL disco bed from Cabela'S.